Couldn't ask for a better night for baseball in Arizona. The Giants take on the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. The show has baseball for you on a Wednesday night in the desert from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, we're just hoping that we get the same kind of offense we got last night. A lot of runs scored in that ball game, as you see there. Good for the fans, but not so good for the ERAs.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll go to work against this gentleman, the young right-hander Josh Colementor. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Angel Pagan makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 6:40.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Here it comes. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's a good way to start it. A nice little 4-hopper to short to take care of the leadoff guy, and that might help you get into a little bit of a groove.
Joaquin Arias will dig in here. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Barry Bonds will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Giants 0. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. And they'll have their work cut out for them as they'll face the guy they call the Bulldog, the veteran right-hander Tim Hudson. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. A.J. Pollock will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
And that misses, ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Arias retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Thomas will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. In there, and it's 0-1. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a sharply hit ball here that's past Hudson and into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Michael Lee will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And this ball will be chopped foul. Ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
David Lee will stand in for the first time here. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1.
Oh, what was that? Come on. We need a base hit here.
And this will be fouled away. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. Right? It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he comes up with it. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play. He needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
David Peralta will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This is just a little chopper out in front of home plate. Not sure if he didn't really open himself up to the target or what, but this throw, nowhere close. Going to go down his knee, too.
Aaron Hill will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
And a full count now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Check back by Hudson. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I'll tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out. Now, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you. Let's go.
Kurt Suzuki will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
3 runs already home here. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slowly hit to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On to the second inning here in the desert. D-backs out in front, 3-0. Buster Posey leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Come on, do that.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Belt.
Brandon Belt will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Casey McGee will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Come on, Diamondbacks!
Grounded foul.
Foul ball.
And there he goes toward second. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for San Francisco. Still down 3-0. Josh Colmenter will come forward here to start out the inning against Tim Hudson. One of a handful of guys the Giants have inked a big deal since the end of last year.
Yeah, they definitely opened up the pocketbook. Hunter Pence, he'll be around for 5 more years. Tim Lincecum, he got a 2-year extension. And Buster Posey's going to be in the orange and black for 2021.
And they had Kane and Bumgarner tied up before that. So they've taken care of the guys that have been good to them.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Bonds has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
A.J. Pollock will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Now a ball hit very softly past the mound towards second. Throw on to first, and no problems here for Hudson. That's the second out.
The batter, number 24.
Thomas will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And Hudson will start him out with that good sinker at strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Fouled straight back. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You know, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
But we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
Here's the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
Michael Lee will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
He's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop,
David Lee will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Hey, guys, you know you're in trouble when we bring up the pitch count graphic in the second inning. Things just have not gone his way so far.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Right here.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Go.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's in there for strike one.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. One and one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they will not get him at the plate as 2 runs are in, and it's 5-0.
And he continues to be a big part of their attack. 2 more RBIs on the plate. That gives him 3 for the ball game, and they push that lead out a little wider.
David Peralta. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And Pence is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Arizona's on top, 5-0. Brandon Crawford is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for San Francisco, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And here's the first pitch. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
One home now to Crawford. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The 2-2 one more time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. So that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Veteran Tim Hudson.
Tim Hudson will get his first cuts here. Now here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage. but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 16, Angel Pagan.
Angel Pagan will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Even though this is just a solo home run, it's important because you at least need to get on the board. Let these guys know that they're not going to just walk away with this one without a fight.
Joaquin Arias will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Joaquin Arias.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses 1-1. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Giants get 1 in the inning courtesy of Angel Pagan. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants 1. Aaron Hill makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
In there on the corner, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Let's go. Here we go.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And the leadoff man is gone to start the Arizona 3rd.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
One gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Grounded to third. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, pitcher, Josh.
Josh Colmenter will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Your turn, Josh.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And this would be a good bounce back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
A.J. Pollock will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Here we go.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Barry Bonds will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Harry Bonds.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here comes a 1-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Hunter Pence will dig in. He singled his first time around. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 5-1. Ryan Vogelsong is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Thomas will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, number 24.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
Boy, good patience to lay off the cutter there. 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Therefore, it is Posey, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but, hey, it works out for him.
Michael Lee will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Pitch lined into left field, and for the third time tonight, he's got a base hit.
He's working on a 3-for-3 ball game now. He's been automatic all night. Comes through with another big hit right there.
David Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Come on, David.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. The 1-0 pitch. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now. Five runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 44.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now, the reigning RBI king in the National League. First pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And there's ball 1. Fouled back. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. They get ahead with strike 1, and then a good setup there that misses. Then he fights one off to make it 1-2. Then another tough pitch that he fouls off, and finally, bang, he comes through on the 5th pitch of that at-bat.
David Peralta will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Drive the run in.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. That's hard hit back up the middle. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. D-backs lead it 6-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. First pitch coming. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Casey McGee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brandon Crawford will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Kurt Suzuki will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first by Arias will be in time for out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Josh Colmenter will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Foul. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, center fielder,
A.J. Pollock will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Thomas will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-1. Norichika Aoki will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 23, Norichika Aoki.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was a solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Angel Pagan will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Joaquin Arias will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. 2-1.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Barry Bonds will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Hey, you, sir. Peanuts?
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
All right, let's do this.
Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Buster Posey will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Lays off 1-0. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They trail 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
set to
San
take over
Francisco,
now. It's the right-hander
number
Sergio
34,
Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Michael Lee will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Up next for the
David
Diamondbacks,
Lee will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Lee.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. He's got it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, that's highway robbery right there. Boy, if he doesn't knock this thing down, I don't think there's any chance the second baseman was going to be there in the hole. And not only does he make a great play, but he also hits his pitcher right in stride, which is not always as easy as it looks.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he takes ball 1. In there, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
David Peralta will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front, and before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Hunter Pence will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Hunter Pence.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Two and 0 now.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Three and 0 now.
And a 3-0 count here to start the seventh has got to be a red flag.
And a good comeback there. It's 3 and 1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Brandon Belt will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A wait on Pence, and now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 1-1 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Casey McGee will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Brandon Crawford will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. swing and a ball hit on the ground. And this stays down on him, and it's right by him at first. And on the error, a run is going to score.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get rid of this ball quickly to second base. But instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
Gregor Blanco will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach.
Let's kill the inning right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. Ball's there, and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time, he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Angel Pagan will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And this is low, ball 1. Crawford leads from second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 2. Gene Machi will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. David Peralta will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line hard, but foul. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Aaron Hill will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he lays off for ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. From the stretch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Kurt Suzuki will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Well, and if this game's not totally in the bag now, it sure feels awfully close. This is going to make the score now 7-2. And with the trouble they've had scoring so far, closing what will be a minimum of a 5-run gap might be just a little bit too much to ask.
Carl Crawford will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
A.J. Pollard will step in, a base hit in his last time. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now a pickoff play at second. Runners back. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. he rips this one to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only one out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Thomas will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Two men are on with two men out.
Come on.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And that is not good.
Come on for the ribbon. Here we go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's another 1-2. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Only one in the inning for Arizona. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs out in front, 7-2. Oliver Perez will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 59, Oliver Perez.
Joaquin Arias will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Joaquin Arias.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lee is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a one-pitch out to begin the 8th.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Barry Bonds will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Buster Posey will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Pitch is swung on and grounded to Hill at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Diamondbacks lead this one 7-2. Jeremy Offeld is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jeremy Offeld.
Michael Lee will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Michael.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Line hard into left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
David Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and after the error, that certainly changes the scope of this inning around.
Yeah, you were looking at maybe 2 outs and nobody on. Now it's 2-1 and nobody out. That's about as big a change as you can get.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it, 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. First and second here with nobody out. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Let's get a hit, man.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. 1 there. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
David Peralta will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. Bonds is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on 1 more here on the sacrifice fly.
Aaron Hill will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Grounded foul off to the right. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Don't whip here. There we go.
Now this is swung on and foul tipped right into the mask of the catcher Posey, and that got him pretty good. The 0-2 once more. And this ball will be chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
All right, let's go.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. McGee is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 giant error, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Giants 2. Hunter Pence will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Giants, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here. 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Brandon Belt will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Too high. 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Casey McGee will dig in. He singled his last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Brandon Crawford will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Shut him down now.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 8-2. Good night from Phoenix.
Final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Josh Colmenter. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Tim Hudson. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.
Good to me. This sound hard, something funky people gon' dance to. Give the